you know what time it is. Play our music, teacher. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. Enjoyed your Monday. Wasn't too bad of a Monday for you. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live right here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on YouTube and Twitch. And you can always check us out anytime you'd like. Get us in your ear holes wherever, however, whenever on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. That's all at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a share if you'd be so kind. Tell others about us. Help us grow. We also got an email at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. You guys can email us anything you'd like. Whatever reason. It don't matter. And don't forget, we got a merch store at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, where you can get all your goodies, t-shirts and hoodies and drinking glasses. Drinking, because if you're listening to this, more than likely you're an alcoholic. You'd have to be. Or, as we've said in the past, you're stuck somewhere in Gitmo Bay being tortured. We're trying to get information out of you. Either way, we appreciate you listening. It don't matter how you listen or why you listen. But I'm Glick. We got Tony Mobile, because the guy doesn't know how to tell time.
First of all, I know how to tell time. I also know how to live life and do two things at once. So all of you perfectionists, broadcasters suck. Get on my level. What's happening?
I don't know if anybody's ever listened to this podcast, or Tony, if you've ever, I don't know. I know you're here. I don't know that you actually take part in this podcast, but I know you're here. Perfectionist is the farthest thing from what nonsensical nonsense is.
Oh, we are the shit. They can go somewhere with that.
I mean, you got the champ and the wannabe champ, the secondary champ, the co-champ.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. The multiple champ.
Chump.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Living life. What are you talking about? What is that? Y'all act like, I swear to God, you guys, between you and Jeff, you guys just think I just sit here and never leave my house or anything.
Well, Jeff doesn't leave his house. We got that part.
Well, this is very true.
Yes. Jeff does not leave his house. I can broadcast whenever and wherever. However, that's why I am the Randy Multi Broadcasting Champion. Know this.
If that helps you sleep better at night.
Take your time to carry it one, damn it. If anybody's in the chat, I'm missing it. Jason just had martial arts practice. I'm going to pick up some dinner. So I'm going to be moving in and out. If it drops, I will jump back in, keep it going, carry it on, all that good stuff. You can finally do the show on your format because we can't interrupt you from sitting still and talking the normal randomness that he and I will talk, as well as talking on top of your normal randomness that you will talk. And why the hell are people sitting still on the line where the whole damn lane is moving, but one joker's got a turn signal on, and he ain't going no damn way. Get the hell out the way.
Easy on the road rage. Well, before we get too far into the craziness of our, not that Mondays are usually that crazy, I received a message the other day. Where's it at? From our friend, Miss. I don't need to go to the damn. If I can find it here, if I can figure out how to work Twitter, we might be on to something.
How about you do that? Is Twitter working?
Yeah, no, Twitter's working. I'm just an idiot, apparently.
I got the Twitch notification. I got the YouTube notification. I didn't get a Facebook notification. You back on Facebook yet or no?
No, yeah. Well, I'm back on Facebook. I got let out of Facebook jail.
Good.
I just don't put it
back.
I've only been there once.
Don't matter. Stop going back. What the fuck?
And it was on some bullshit. Fuck Facebook. You heard what I said.
Okay, you'll be back. All right, I can't help it.
I probably will, because apparently you can't post anything on Facebook and without getting in trouble on Facebook anymore. Goddamn, I can put, man, sure was a lovely fucking day out. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping. I'm a happy guy. Oh, you went against community guidelines. You're blocked. Oh, fair enough, Facebook, you fucking snowflake pussies.
I've never been in Facebook jail, so y'all suck.
I've only been there once.
I've never been, like I said, y'all suck.
I've been smacked on the Peter several times.
I paused my tab. I paused the tablet.
But
I paused the tablet.
they've muted our audio a lot, but that's just because they can't seem to understand the fact that Blacktop Mojo gave us permission to use their music. But our friend,
hold on, Jason. Wait.
Okay.
Go ahead, Quick. I can hear you. No, I can't hear you. Your mic's muffled. Your mic's muffled. There you go. Now you better say it again.
Yeah, it's you, Goofy. It's not me. But
I'm sitting still.
Her mom sent us a message on Twitter the other day. She said, "Thank you to the Tampa Bay VA Oncology. My daughter's tumor has shrunk considerably. Still have more to go, but there's light at the end of the tunnel." And she sent us, she tagged there. She put a picture, and this tumor. I'm no doctor, and I don't understand a lot of these things, but the original one, it looks massive, and now the new one looks like it's the most recent picture. Looks like it's about half the size.
Congratulations to her. Big ups to them. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to drop down and be right back up. I got to type something.
That's fine. But,
big ups to her. Big ups to the Tampa BV. Sure.
You're glitching out. You're glitching out. Jump out. Do what you got to do.
Am I?
Yeah, you're cutting out something fierce.
Okay.
the joys of nonsensical nonsense. But as I was saying, she tweeted at us and thanked us for the support and all the prayers. I wanted to give Tony an update as well as everybody who listens to let you guys know that she is getting better. Seems like the chemo is working. I messaged her back and obviously said that that's awesome. We were happy to hear the good news, and we would I would update everybody. And of course, she's always in our thoughts. And if you're the praying type, I'm not really the praying type, but if you're the praying type, pray for her. Send some good vibes, some good thoughts, all that fun jazz her way as she continues this fight. But it seems like it's getting better. And as we've said before, cancer is a son of a bitch and shows no bias. It will take anyone and everybody out at any given time, no ifs, ands, or buts about it at the end of the day. What's going on, Chattersbox? How you guys doing? But with that being said, I just wanted to give her a little shout out, let her know we're still in your corner. We're still cheering you on from out here, from way out here, way up here in nonsensical nonsense land, if you will. I don't really have much that I hadn't planned tonight, other than that, because that's about the status quo at the end of the day. Just kind of come in and do our thing. Cameron, what's up, Cameron's neighbors? Get on YouTube or Twitch and follow Nonsensical Nonsense and come and hang out with us. Shoot the shit in the chatters box. We're not that bad. You don't have to hate them. Let that echo throughout your hallway or your walls or whatever it is. They'll be all right. They'll survive. My neighbors have listened to me for the last almost 3 years, so they haven't. I only had one complaint, really. But and of all nights, that was a weird night, too, because I wasn't even doing anything. I was laying in bed, and I got up to go to the bathroom. And then I started beating on the ceiling. What the fuck are you doing? Maybe they weren't mad at me. I don't know. But like all the nights I've been up until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, being loud, obnoxious, and everything else, the one night I'm actually being a decent human being and going to bed at a decent time. Well, I wasn't going to bed, but I was in bed laying around watching TV. And I get up to go walk across to go to the bathroom. And as I'm coming out of the bathroom, they start beating the hell out, because they live below me, out of the ceiling. I was like, all right, well, now they want to play that game. So then I stomped across the floor. And I know it was loud as hell down there, because I know how loud they can get down there, and it shakes the walls and everything else. So I can only imagine what it was like with my big ass stomping across the floor. But I did have something I wanted to say. I can't remember, though. Oh, we do have all the episodes up to date. If you guys don't listen to us live, or if you're in and out of the show, you missed some of it, or you whatever. All episodes are up to date as of today on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. So you guys can go check those out if you like. I'm kind of proud of myself, because I got like 6 episodes behind, something like that. Being so busy and hectic and stuff around the house and around here, since nobody's here, I just got behind. So I came home today, got off work, came home, took me a quick shower, and jumped on here to get Saturday's episode up while it was still kind of fresh in my mind, as far as kind of what we talked about, what we went over. But I'm waiting on Tony to get here, because anybody who's a comic book fan or a movie fan or anything like that, as you know, San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now. And Marvel dropped a fucking absolute bombshell as far as upcoming movies, upcoming television shows. DC dropped the new Shazam movie, trailer dropped, and it looks pretty good. DC needs to get off their asses at the end of the day. I don't know what they're sleeping for, what they're doing, but yeah, man, Marvel dropped some massive bombshells. You got the Wakanda Forever, the She-Hulk a revised Daredevil from Netflix. Daredevil Born Again, I think is what they're calling it. That'll be on Disney Plus. Disney Plus will have their first Marvel Disney show that's rated R coming out soon. The Marvel Zombies, and I think it's all animated. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be really cool because as a comic book nerd and as a comic book junkie, I fucking loved Marvel Zombies. I'm also a horror fan and zombies and all that jazz. So I fucking loved reading Marvel Zombies. And yes, I know it's not that old. And yes, I know I am old. And yes, I was an adult when I read the Marvel Zombies series. So judge me as you will. I don't care. Comics are for all people of all ages. I didn't know. I don't know if there's an age limit. I mean, if there is, somebody let me know. But I thoroughly enjoyed the zombies, and I'm looking forward to the fact that not only are they doing the zombies, but it's going to be rated R. So then they got a lot more wiggle room of what they can and can't do with it. If you know what I mean, Burn. So Tony's going to pop back in here in a minute, rattle, and ramble on, and then we're going to have to go back over this. I'm not trying to dive too deep into it. I'm just kind of hitting the highlights, which drive those guys insane because, I do want to let you guys know, I don't know who's all in here, but whoever listens to this, still early on, I am working on a brand new deep dive. I am currently doing research and stuff like that. But I brought it up as a starting five. Tony and I kind of talked about it. It got shot down, and we talked about it being another deep dive. So I'm doing research on urban legends. So I'm going to, I don't know, maybe like a Wednesday show or once a week for a couple weeks. May not do it every show, but like on Wednesday night, pick a couple urban legends and go through them, leading us into the spooky season because it's right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. This year is flying by. It is already almost August, and you know what comes after August. I know it's not technically October, but September is the beginning of spooky season. So I'll probably get those started next week or something like that, and then as we get closer to October, roll the urban legends into some paranormal stories, maybe. I don't know. I've kind of gotten away from some segmented stuff, but I'd like to bring a couple things back. Let me know what you guys think. The listeners, let us know. Email us or shoot us a message on social media or whatever the case may be. What you guys like? What's going on, Tim? What you guys like? You like the top tens, the deep dives, news, whatever. The starting five is kind of put to bed. For it may or may not come back. That might be instead of a regular base thing, it might just be a random pop up. Hey, we're going to do a top 10 or a starting five this week or whatever. But now, like I said, here in the next week or two, I'm going to start with urban legend deep dives. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be pretty cool. And like I said, we'll just roll that right on into Halloween, and I'll give the gentleman some scary stories. True ghost stories, true paranormal stories. What I'm thinking, because I really like What the Fuck News. So what I'm thinking, instead of doing like every show, like Monday, second hour, we can roll into What the Fuck News. Wednesdays will be deep dives, and then maybe Saturdays, if we get to them, starting tens. Instead of doing the top tens. Instead of doing it, trying to fit it into every damn show. That way we still have some kind of segmented content, but you guys also have to remember, What the Fuck News, top tens, deep dives, I do all the work for that. Plus I do all the other work for the podcast. Unlike a couple other gentlemen, I don't get to just show up and turn my camera on. So it was, in all honesty, getting a little bit overwhelming with everything else. But I have been wanting to bring stuff back. But, like I said, Saturdays, top tens. Mondays would be good for What the Fuck News, in all honesty, because we don't really do much. We just kind of get in here and bullshit. And then Wednesdays we could do the deep dives, and Saturdays top 10s or whatever. I liked What the Fuck News. That was one of my favorite things to do, just because I enjoy seeing all the stupid people of the world and all the dumb shit that happens. Like, I still touch base on some. Like Saturday we talked about there's a phone ban out of China, and none of us really know how it's pronounced. We say Hawaii. Highway. None of us really know how it's pronounced. But apparently America tried to block them from coming to the States. One of the reasons they are hard to find in the States, because they said that they built technology inside the phone to cock block our nukes. So if it ever came down to it, we wouldn't be able to fire off our nukes against China or their allies because of these phones. And I was just like, what the actual fuck? We live in America where Samsung and iPhone have pretty much a lock on and LG. We'll throw LG in there. It really does at the end of the day. And I don't think a no-name off-brand phone is going to take over and have that much power. But what the hell do I know? I'm not a computer guy. I'm not the smartest guy in the room, in any room. You can put me in a kindergarten class, I'm probably not the smartest guy in the room. But I don't think the technology is that good or that strong that they can X-nay our nukes with an off-brand phone. Because, yes, is it a cheap phone? Yes, absolutely. But, people are stuck in their ways. And we like our Samsungs and we like our iPhones. And fucking the iPhone sheep will absolutely 110% buy up iPhones for no fucking reason, just other than to say, I have an iPhone. They know it's a shit phone. They know it's an inferior phone compared to the Samsung. But it's a status symbol. Yeah, no, that was kind of the whole point of What the Fuck News was, some of the stories spark conversations. Some of the stories just completely blow Tony's mind, and he shot the whole show. I fuck him up so bad with one story he's done for the whole show, and it's fantastic. I am actually going to do that. I'm going to do that. There we go. Until he comes back, because that screen was bugging me. Don't. Plus, apparently I have a huge ego problem, so if you put me on the big screen, how awesome is that? Everybody, put me on your TVs, zoom me up to your big TVs, and admire me as I should be. I'm only an egotistical maniac on this podcast. I'm really not in real life. Radio silence is always golden. See, this is what happens when I'm not aware of the fact that I'm going to be solo. Since I am solo, and I can basically do whatever I want. Let me shout out my guy again, my boy Rock Lee. For those of you who might have missed it Saturday, Tim, you're here. Rocky wrote a new song and put it on TikTok. He sent me the song the other night, but he did put it on TikTok. Where's it at? And I love it. Love it. So why not give Rocky some love?
I wrote this song last night. Tell me what you think.
Yeah. Sorry. No, that's a killer song. I love the song. The whole song is amazing. Dude's stupid talented, man. He is got. I wish I had like a pinky full of the talent that he had. The kid's amazing, but he sent me the full song the other
I'm
night.
picking up some dinner, so you gotta forgive me. I'm picking up some food and the signal's low. That's my apologies on
Oh,
that
you're
and everybody out there. I'm gonna read the chat in a second. I did see Will Matter said I will be good. Jeff is going on.
you just come in and just completely yank the e-brake, derail the whole show, kill my conversation just to talk to people I'm already talking to.
Because I'm the champ, that's why.
He seems to forget that I have control over everything.
You need me.
Get out of here. I have buttons, Tony. Are you getting some Chinese?
American Deli.
Oh, it looks like just from the wall behind you, it looks like a Chinese restaurant.
A little bit.
No, Rocky's awesome. I told him on. Actually, I want to duet that video and put it on our Nonsensical Nonsense page for him, so more people can see it. But I told him, I said, you need to not only release that damn song, but you also got to make a video and let me star in it. But, that's my guy. I'm working. I was trying to get him on the show Saturday. He was like, man, I'd come on the show, but I'm out. Like, I was just going to randomly have him pop in. But he was out to dinner with his girl, so I'm trying to get him back on the show.
That means we go to the back burner. That's what that means.
I told him that was unacceptable, and he should never blow me off for some woman, some hussy. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Click. No. I was like, of course you are, but it's all good. That's the downside. He's I think he's 2 or 3 hours behind us on time. Plus, yeah, he works, and when he's not working, he's doing music stuff and studio shit. Kind of like me with this podcast. If I'm not at work, I'm generally working on podcast-related information shit. I spent 5 hours the other night trying to get caught up on episodes on Spotify for these fucking bums to not even share it out.
Excuse me, I do share it.
These fucking bum-ass co-hosts.
I need wings and fries, 10-piece wings and fries combo.
Fucking fat ass.
Yeah, 10-piece wings.
I'm just gonna kill his mic just for a second. So nobody wants to hear what he's ordered. His 475 wings, 5 large baskets of fries. Fucking Tony and Jeff eat enough food to feed an army. I'm bigger than both of them, and I don't eat anything like they do. It's insane to me. It blows my mind how much those two can eat. And I'm the fat one. Supposedly. But it's just kind of all over the place. But no, like I was saying earlier, you guys reach out to us on social media. Reach out to us on the email. Let me know what you want us to bring back. If there was a certain segment you really liked or something that you enjoyed that we did. I think I'm going to give them days. Like I said, if I've thought about what the fuck news, doing it on Mondays, and then like I said, the deep dives. I had fun doing the deep dives. Believe it or not, I really enjoyed it. It was a little bit of work, not a little bit, but it was a lot of work, but to try to do it multiple days. If I do it one day a week, it makes it a little bit easier. If you guys like the top 10s that I was coming up with, again, they're easy to find when you're not doing them every single day or every single episode. You know what I mean? 2 or 3 times a week. So reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, email. Oh, just Just Google Nonsensical Nonsense. It's the beer man. What? You still got? Oh, bro, I drink girl beer. I drink light beer. It's actually helping. Everybody wants to clown on you and make fun of you for drinking Michelob Ultra Light or Bud Light Select or whatever the case may be. But it's a lot like, and I love Budweiser. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot like cutting pop out of your. I would drink 5, 6, 7 pops a day. Now I drink 2, maybe 3, but it's usually 2. And I try to drink more water. So, I mean, it's kind of the same concept. You cut all that shit out, or not necessarily completely out, just a little bit out. I killed your mic while you were ordering. Sorry, Tony. Your mic's back on.
I know I'm being nice in public. You just got a favor done for you.
Why is that? How did I have a favor done?
I said what I wanted to say. You would have muted it again.
What? I ain't never muted you for anything you said. I only muted you because you were ordering. I didn't want these people to see how fat you are. But what?
You turned it off then.
Yeah. Cheap ass McDonald's wannabe with their single arch. It's like drinking a little. It really is, man. Craft beer for me is honestly, I like it, but it's like 1 or 2 max when I drink craft beer. When I drink craft beer, it's like 1 or 2. They're good, but it's not good to sit there and get fucking hammered off of them. But that's how Budweiser was. I mean, Budweiser was, it makes you feel all bloated and gross and everything like that. Michelob Ultra Light, I can get a good buzz off of it. It doesn't leave me with a hangover the next day. Budweiser Select, I've been drinking the 55. I can drink a lot of that, get a little buzz, but there's no hangover or anything like that. And it doesn't fill me up like Budweiser does. And like I said, I drank Budweiser for years. It's that goddamn diesel fuel, man. It fills you up, makes you feel all bloated and all that jazz, and it fucks you up. So, and I think I can't get back into a regular gym routine, but I think the fact that I've cut as much pop as I used to drink out, I've switched to the extra skinny beer, if you will. I've been able to keep the weight off, so I'm not putting it back on like I was, and I can still go to the gym when I have. Like, I was gonna go. Like, I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I'll get back into every time I get into a routine, something happens. I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to the gym tomorrow because I'm going to get ink therapy tomorrow. Tattoo numero dos gets started tomorrow. So my next tattoo on this arm gets started tomorrow. So got that going for me. So maybe Wednesday before the show, I'll go to the gym and try to sneak a workout in. So I can at least get back. I can go Wednesday, I can go Thursday, I'll go Friday after I pick my kids up, and then I'll get up Saturday and whatnot and try to go. But it's. I mean, at the end of the day, it really is. I mean, it's the little things that help a lot when it comes to diet. And I don't diet. I don't diet. I eat like dog.
All right, take care.
Yeah, I'm good too. I eat like dog shit, to be honest with you. But
Let's go.
I don't. I don't eat. I don't know. I'm trying to justify my eating habits. I just can't do it. And Lord knows when Jody and I are together, both of us are like, fuck our diets. Because we both like to eat.
Damn right.
We both like to eat. We both like to eat
when
good,
you got a
too.
job and you got the money and you got the time, you eat like the hell you want to. I tell everybody that.
But
It's seriousness.
I need to start cooking more often when the kids aren't here, because that's generally when the week that they're not here right now during the summer, I eat out. So I'm eating out for a week when I should just go to the grocery store, because at the end of the day, it'd be cheaper for me to go to the grocery store and just cook dinner every night.
Depends on what you're buying and how you eat. For me, it's the same price.
I mean, I don't not eat. I mean, like I go and I get steak and I get chicken and I get, I get a little bit more creative and adventurous when the kids aren't here because my daughter, my oldest one, she'll eat any damn thing. She's a garbage disposal. She'll eat anything. My middle daughter, she'll eat almost anything, but she's also picky. Like she likes tacos, but she don't want taco
Tell me how
seasoning.
the audio.
Oof, your audio went to shit. And you're glitching. You're glitching real bad. Oop, yeah. But my middle daughter, like she likes like all the kids. We all love tacos, but she doesn't want taco seasoning on her taco meat, so we have to separate so much burger for her. And none of the kids, for some weird reason, will eat buns with their burgers. So I buy a package of buns, and I'm the only one that uses them. My son will eat a burger with no bun and a burger with a bun. He makes no sense. And he'll do the same thing. Like
No, he makes total sense. That's a man law. Whenever you're hungry, you eat it how you want to. That's man
oh
law.
yeah, no,
It makes total sense.
but no, it doesn't make any sense because it's like we're all eating dinner at the same time. He'll grab a burger patty, put cheese on it, and then he'll put a slice of pickle on the side, and then he'll make another burger with a bun and put all the fixings on it, and then go off. And I'm like, dude, there's plenty of buns. Your sisters don't eat buns. I'm the only one that's eating buns. If they do that with brats, they do that with hot dogs. I'll make chili dogs.
Yeah, you just eat it.
Yeah, I'll make chili dogs. And they'll put a little bit of chili sauce on their plate, a hot dog with no bun. And I'm like, y'all kill me. Y'all really kill me. But I get a little bit more.
As long as they're not hungry, you're doing your job. As long as they ain't starving, you're doing your job.
Trust me, they don't go hungry around here. That's for damn sure.
Wait till I get home. I got some breaking news for your monkey ass, too, just so you know.
Did you hit 1,000?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I reported you.
Good, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Seeing as reporting people doesn't get them kicked the hell off, I need you to keep doing that, please.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Really?
Yes. Once what? Hold on. How do you say that?
Words are hard.
Once was is now no more. If you know what I mean, Randy.
Okay.
About getting reported and this, that, and the other thing, and getting kicked off.
Yes.
No more. Bye bye. Oh, Candias. Here you go.
Wow.
I'm still there.
Right.
I actually just posted it. I just actually posted right before the show tonight. I posted a snippet from our show on there.
I'm going to probably do something tonight. I did do like a little intro video, and I shared it out. What I didn't realize is when you go live, you got to download it to share it. Because I was trying to see if you can go live and broadcast it out to others.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't multicast on TikTok. But you can. I think. I don't know. I mean, I honestly I don't know because I don't. All I ever did was just go live on there. I didn't really worry about any of the other nonsense. I wasn't doing anything else. And when Jeff and I go live on there, it's usually like after show stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't mess with anything too much. I honestly don't know how to do all that other stuff. Like, I don't know how Michael does it or anything like that. But
Michael does his little 3 minutes. He hasn't hit 1,000 yet. I sent a message to him. He hit me up yesterday. I'm probably going to do something, a show with him Thursday night. He just wants to do like 20, 30 minutes, which I don't have a problem with. The biggest thing is he wants to expand the audience. Okay, cool. That's the biggest reason why I'm up there. For your show and for his. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that I say yours because you always tell me this is my show.
It's my show, and I do everything. Oh, hell yeah. And that's the bottom line, because Glick 316 said so, you silly sumbitch.
So when I get my shit together, and I start setting my things up, like I said, everybody's going to come up with me. That was always the plan. We all want to come up together. So I got a plan. I got an idea. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm working out how I'm going to do the broadcasting and everything. Whatever that, like I said, I did make it over there. I still got to figure out going YouTube live because what I've noticed is when you go live on YouTube, it's just you. I don't know how they're doing YouTube with everything else except for using the StreamYard and restreaming.
I think honestly, I think that's how they're doing it. Is they use StreamYard or another app because YouTube does not give you the option to. Because that was something that I just fucking slobbered all over my goddamn self. Everybody's seen that. I was gonna. I was gonna try to hide it, but then I was looking right at the camera and I seen it go right down my face. I was like, I can't fucking hide that. Everybody just seen it. But no, when Haps was on life support before they pulled the plug, and I was looking at different locations, it was like, fuck, I can't bring Tony and Jeff up on YouTube. You can't have guests or whatever. So, at the end of the day, that's you have no idea. For me personally, how happy I am with StreamYard. I absolutely love StreamYard, and I love the.
No question for me on StreamYard or Restream. I even like Vocal, even though Vocal doesn't go everywhere, but I like Vocal too. So I'm good with all three of them. I just can't do it entirely like I want to, but I can do any type of broadcast I want wherever. So I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly. No, so I mean, I really like it. No, like I said, that's something I'm going to try to get better about doing on TikTok is making more videos and posting more videos on our page. I don't necessarily do much on my personal pages, but I want to get doing more on our page and getting you and Jeff to do more. That way you guys can duet stuff I do from our page and promote that, or I can duet stuff that you guys do and put it on our page and other people can find you. Like I tagged you in the post that I put up just before the show. That way people can click on your name. They're like, oh, who's Tony D? Click on it, and they can come to your page and see who you are. It makes it easier for people. That's why I put those bio links on all of our...
Everybody, you're going to see the TikTok post I did when I plugged the show. I plugged this show with... Wow. That's me.
Whoop, whoop.
That's me.
Forward. What'd you do? No, that's you. You're frozen, but I can still hear you. I just want to say fuck you, Jeff, for no reason, just to say fuck you, Jeff. Plug your ears, Jason. Sorry. I forgot Jason was back there. He's being quiet. Speaking of shout outs, there's a shout out for Jeffrey. Oh, if you're following us on Spotify, you should have got the notification. Brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. Nonsensical Nonsense. 148. Round and Round We Go is up and posted. But fucking almost an hour. I should have just done the news, Tim, in all honesty. I don't know if Tim's back yet or whoever's listening. I should have been like, oh, Tony's not going to be here. I'm just going to do news. Dubai. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense News. I'm your anchor, Glick. And tonight in the news, we have man from Florida has sex with alligator. I know that has happened, and I know it's happened on more than one occasion because there are signs in Florida that says, do not molest the alligators. I'm not making that shit up. I have. I know that people have molested and or had sex with alligators in Florida. Not really, but...
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't know what better is, but we can hear you. Put it to the floor and get home. I know that Equinox can go fast. I got one. You can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. I know that some bitch will move, boy. I hit the freeway. That damn thing don't know how to go any slower or any less than 80 miles an hour on the freeway. I'm like, hey, let's slow down. Not today, son. Listen here, Glick. I'm the Equinox. I do what I want. I'm in control. I'm loving that thing, man. You have no idea. Well, you probably do have an idea. I love that damn thing. It is nice.
I told you, bro. I told you, man. I told you. This vehicle's worth every damn penny. I got to give it its respect. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I'm 100% loving it. Dude, it's so comfortable. It rides nice. Now, granted, we had some Saturday. I was going out to Tanger, and we had some hellacious storms roll through on my way out there, and the wind was, the wind was not playing. And I thought that Equinox was going to get rolled over because I was sitting at a stoplight and it was going like this. I was like, "Oh, hold steady." I felt like a bull rider. I threw one hand out the window and grabbed the steering wheel with the other, and I was, let's go. But man, no, it's a.
I had an Escalade. I was on the highway one time and I was driving through a storm on my Escalade. The Escalator started swinging too. The Escalade's pretty lightweight, even though it's a big vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But you get the right wind and it'll knock your shit over.
Oh yeah. Oh, imagine back in the day when I had.
If I can get straight, if I can get my money right, I will get a brand new 2022 Escalade fully loaded. I will load this vehicle out. This is a hell of a vehicle.
Did you get your
a Chevy Equinox? Or if anybody comes against it, you tell them I say kiss my ass and go buy yourself one.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. No, I back when I was in when I bought my Bronco, those Broncos are top heavy as shit and they're square. Those old school Broncos. Right. I had a '79 and it was lifted. Yeah. And they were known for rolling over. Man, you want to talk about getting scared when the wind would pick up and be moving like that? You feel that bitch kind of start lifting off the ground like, all right, any moment it's going over. I'm going to look like one of these monster trucks that hit a ramp the wrong way. It's not my little Cruise, that's for sure. The fucking Cruise was all aerodynamic, and when the wind would pick up, it would just get right around it like it was nothing. Not that damn Equinox. No, sir. Not today. But I was going to say, you get your money right. Did you hear about the Mega Millions?
Yes, I did. I watch it every day.
$700 and some odd million.
Yeah, this show will be at another level by the time I was through. Don't let me hit that money. I'm going to show you how to broadcast out this motherfucker.
Boy, let me fuck around and hit that money. Jody and I have already talked about that. What happens if we hit the lottery? We got certain people that are going to be taken care of. And then, man, I want a place out. I want a place out in the country, a fucking massive piece of property. This little setup I have here. Yeah. Man, I'll have a full-on state-of-the-art art studio. I'll be able to do all kinds of stuff. I'll hire a fucking producer. I'll hire a damn producer and an engineer. I'll have all kinds of people doing all kinds of stuff where all I have to do is turn my camera on and talk like you and Jeff.
Right. Hang on, bro. I'm in the house. Give me about 5 good minutes, y'all.
No, you're good. We'll do what the fuck news and deep dives and top tens, and somebody else will research for me and just hand me the paper and say, "Here you go." Like, yeah, buddy.
If I were to hit the money, I just want a better setup. I don't want to set everything up better to where my visual is, my audio side, the platform is enough as it is within itself. I just want my visual to be better. That's what I would have to work on within me.
The video is actually, I don't know if you've ever watched the replay or watched the video back or anything like that.
Absolutely. The video's fine.
The video looks good. And I mean, we can, if down the road I decide to go upgrade the package or anything else, we can broadcast like 720 or some dumb shit like that, whatever that means. But we can go full high def. Hell, I imagine.
I'm working on the monetizing side of things myself. So
I don't know. Between the three of us, I don't think we need to be in 4K. We ain't that pretty.
Come on.
Oh man, I know that wine all too well.
Yeah, because he's like doing something and not paying attention entirely. So if I get him in the house, I got you. Let's go.
Yeah. Nope, I know that wine all too well. I had that the other day.
Let's go. Inside.
From my ex-wife, of all people.
Oh, well, don't get me started.
Because my oldest one had to come over and grab some stuff. She's at band camp all this week. And they swung by Saturday before the show. And they're like, "Hey, Mom wants to know if you got any Pepsi." I was like, "No, but I got bottled water." And she's like, "I want a pop." And I'm like, "I don't have any fucking pop, but if you go across the street to the gas station, they have pop." I was like, "You literally just left Walmart. Why didn't you buy a Pepsi when you were there?"
They want to come home and get something from the house.
No, my ex-wife wanted a pop, and I'm like, I don't have any. I got bottled water. I got, and then she was like, well, can I get a glass of ice water? I'm like, you don't want a bottle of cold. You don't want a bottle of water, but you'll drink a glass of ice water. Well, what the hell sense does that make?
The shit we do for our significant others, whether it works or not, is ridiculous these days.
I was just like, whatever. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. It's not like it's that big of a deal. I mean, usually anybody that comes over, that's the first thing I tell them. Hey, you want something to drink? It's in the fridge. Help yourself. But
I had an in-law one time. We would go to his house and we would talk about 20 minutes. And he was like, remember when you came over here and you asked if you can get this, you get that? I said, yes. He said, when you came here, you was a guest. That was actually, he said, how long you been here? I said, 20 minutes. He said, you was a guest 15 minutes ago. You've been family ever since.
Right? Just to let you know, your audio is cracking up a little bit. So once you get situated.
Yeah, I'm about to switch devices. Give me 1 second. I apologize to all of y'all out there. If you know me, I'm cool.
You goddamn right you apologize. This is all your fault. This is why you're not the champ. I am.
I am the champ because you can't do what I did just now.
I can.
Even with the co-host. See, your co-host carries your show because as I listen to you, you need me to be here to have a decent conversation. I want you to know these things, okay?
I'm looking around the room. I'm trying to figure out who the hell you're talking to, and I just don't know who it is. Because it sure as hell ain't me. I don't need you.
Your ghost was nodding his head in agreement, just so you know.
Actually, Frank is over there giving you the double finger salute. Frank said, "You better tell Tony to watch his fucking mouth."
So Frank don't know me. I don't care how long you've been out there. You don't have me coming up on another device right about.
Frank said you ain't about that life.
He's right, I'm not.
There we go. Now we got Tony D. I think I do all right by myself, especially when it's unexpected and I'm kind of surprised by it. And I don't know that I'm going to be by myself. I need to adjust your mic 1 second because I had it turned down.
Go ahead and adjust it. You good? Let me get the food set up.
Oh, actually, you're good. Nope.
Okay.
Actually, you are good. It automatically. I had to fix my mic because Jeff, and I can do the same thing for you, Tony. Actually, I didn't even think about it until I had Jeff do it. But ever since I had Jeff log in and everything, and now he has like all kinds of control, or like he has all the control I have.
Yes.
He keeps pissing with my mic.
Well, your mic is blaring loud. Who's telling you about that?
I know it's because he keeps messing with it. He won't leave it alone.
You'll see what we're talking about.
Oh no! On the broadcast Saturday night. That's because I had it adjusted, and then he started messing with it. He won't leave it alone. He's always got to mess with stuff. So I set it, and then he jacks with it, and then it gets all fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what Jeff does. You know, he messes with shit.
He's got to finger fuck everything. I'll be right back. I got to go fried chicken. I mean, that's ultimate. Well, never mind. That's a construction term. We used to say it all the time.
Who's out there? I know Amanda, I did see a message earlier. I want to thank you for the concern. It did make it safe. Tim was good. Anybody else that I missed in the chat, y'all probably going to have to say something again because I know the comments aren't up there from before. Roger Simmons, what's going on? I think a couple of them popped in. My apologies for how ridiculous this looked for the past hour, but my son had martial arts practice. Then I wanted to get him something to eat. So I was doing all that. Yes, I am on TikTok, TonyTon197723. Holla at your boy. Get your followers up. You want to do your broadcast, let me know. I can help. Just get your numbers up. That's the biggest thing I saw. Watch them damn fake accounts. It's ridiculous up there. It is off the chain up there. I can't believe half of that mess is legal up there, even on a global scale, because I got more people trying to meet me, talk to me. Whoa! With the same picture, different names, different letters, different user accounts.
Different names, different user accounts, different pictures. What are you talking about?
That's right.
So I don't have to wear my headphones.
Yes, you do. Unless you don't want to tab it at all. How about that? You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing?
It's not fair.
That's fair. You know the whole world can hear you right now. Man.
We can all hear you.
The whole world can hear you. I'm wearing mine for you, and I'm asking you to wear yours for me. Teamwork. It's called teamwork. See, I already got mine hooked up while you still whining.
Just I had to put my on 2 times, and you only put yours on once.
Because I'm actually trying to give you a.
I'm gonna let him deal with little man without the whole world hearing it. Out of respect for my man. I know how it is with kids. And when you're done, just give me a thumbs up. You're gonna.
See, what parents don't understand is the patience and how to talk to folks instead of cussing them out and laying them out all the damn time. Let me show you how to do it patiently. You got to teach children how to think instead
You
of
got to teach them about the
obedient.
tax man is what you need to do.
No. The tax man gets you put in jail.
Tax man is coming.
Tax man gets you put in jail.
Tax man only gets you put in jail if you get caught. Spoiler alert.
If you're on the computer, duh.
Why do you think I have to constantly remind Jeff we're live?
He doesn't care because he's in Cancun. But
Yeah,
they got to save him from going to a Mexican jail. But the way he's going, he's on his damn way. Jeff. Just one of the guys I broadcast with. He stays in the house so they can't find him. They don't know his address, but they know the missus. So he's got a little bit of amnesty and ambiance down there. The way he's
that explains why she moved to Europe.
You said that shit, I didn't. You said that shit, I didn't. He said she went back. I said, what?
He said she was at home in Europe. I'm like, what the fuck? Did she move to Europe?
Jesus Christ.
Did she move to Europe?
I'm just saying. Come on, B.
Pierre Francois done got himself a.
I'm not doing that. No. I'm not doing it. No. No, sir. No, sir. No to the hell no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Well, you and I are on the same page.
Yeah, but I'll change the page. You want to stay there and laugh at the pictures.
These pictures are funny. I can't read the words. I can just look at the pictures and they make me laugh.
Jesus.
Pictures are fun. Pictures are fun and words are hard, Tony D.
Words are hard. This is true.
So I don't know if you were listening earlier.
I was trying to.
But just a little recap. I don't want to change up too much. I don't want to do anything too crazy.
Right.
But I want to bring back some things.
Sure.
And you and I were talking about, the deep dives. And I said that the urban legends, which is something I'm working on. Mm-hmm. And I put it out to the listeners, and I said, reach out to us on the email, reach out to us on social media. You can find us on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, or not Nonsensical Nonsense, sorry, on all social media. And you can always email us at nonsensicalnonsense.podcast@gmail.com. But instead of doing like I was doing before, where we tried to squeeze what the fuck news into every episode, or the top 10 into every episode, or a deep dive into every episode, do the news, but do it on Mondays.
Okay.
Do like the deep dives on Wednesdays. And then if we have time, we can do a top 10 on Saturdays. And that would be it. It would make my life a little bit easier. But also, there's certain things like Tim said. Tim said bring back What the Fuck News earlier. Like I said, it's not serious news. It's just.
I can do the What the Fuck News with some of the stuff that I see. What are you doing?
Yeah, but you got to keep the politics and all the other craziness out of What the Fuck News.
Well, then you're not doing What the Fuck News, then.
I am. I'm doing What the Fuck News because it's stupid people and stupid things.
We got that. That's too easy.
Like the fat guy that broke into Burger King many episodes back and drank gallons of French fry oil. Or how we got Bob to be our pilot and our driver because he broke into a kindergarten school in Germany and stole uncooked pasta and frozen fish sticks. Or any other countless news story that I've done in What the Fuck News that has completely discombobulated you and left you speechless for an entire show.
Let me tell you something. The more I'm on TikTok, the more I can contribute to What the Fuck News.
Well,
if I want to show some of these people how bad your feet really look, because there's some horrible feet with them ingrown toenails.
First and foremost, I done told you no, and you need to stay off of that. How do you watch that shit?
Those toes are horrible.
Oh my God! I can't do the
toenails. They got to cut the nail across and then scrape up underneath. You people are ridiculous out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Y'all take care of your fucking feetsies. Go get
Everybody
a pen.
who's mad at me for flossing my teeth, you need to thank me because I've seen some of the things they put out of people's mouths too.
Yeah, go get a manicure. Go get a pedicure.
Go to the dentist.
Go to the dentist. Go get a facial.
Go to the doctor.
Go, yeah.
Go to the bathtub.
Get a fucking bar of soap and a hose.
You can put your feet in that water with a fish eat the dead skin. I bet you they turn around and leave.
Oh man, you know I kind of want to do that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I would kind of like to do that because I bet that feels amazing.
It could feel amazing, but I don't like people eating on me alive unless it's certain.
Yeah, but I mean, they're like little goldfish. They're not gonna really.
Certain women,
Women or machi cheese, either or. Yeah, you said. You said.
Of course, you can't even edit that right.
I can't edit that right. I have become an editing fucking fool. I can edit the shit out of that. Trust me. Where are we at? 1 hour exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in that ass. That ass is mine now.
Don't fuck with me, son. I got you.
That ass is mine now.
I got you.
Wait for the Snapchat later.
You didn't see how they did Stephen A. Smith. Who taught you those videos?
No, I just found them.
That's even worse. How you screw yourself by telling the truth?
Hey, I'm a very honest person, and
I'm talking about this joker here.
I'm just saying, honesty is either it's going to burn you sometimes, but it's also going to be beneficial at the end of the day.
It's always beneficial in your defense.
Speaking of finding weird ass shit on TikTok, my middle daughter messaged me yesterday. What's your on we were Snapchat. She's like, "What's your Amazon Prime login?" I was like, I don't know. Hold on a second. So I sent it to her. I said, "Why? What do you want to watch on Amazon?" She's like, "What's Eating Gilbert Grape?" I was like, "What the fuck did you even hear about that movie?" Not that there's anything wrong with the movie. It's a fantastic movie.
It's an old movie. Yeah.
It's an old ass movie, but it's a great movie. Like, I love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Where did you even hear about that at?" And she was like, "Oh, on TikTok." And now I want to watch it. I was like, what TikTok world are you living in where they were talking about Gilbert Grape?
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, I just came across it." And I was like, "Oh, I mean, it's a good movie. You'll like it, I think." I loved it, man.
I never watched it.
Man, that movie is so good. It's a weird movie. Leonardo DiCaprio was amazing in that movie. He plays a kid with special needs. Was it Johnny Depp? I think Johnny
Depp is in that movie.
Johnny Depp plays his older brother. Their mom's like 500 pounds.
Oh, yeah. I need to let you finish. I got to make me an announcement.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? I think it's Johnny
What's Eating
Depp.
Gilbert Grape is a 1993 movie directed by Lasse Hallström, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, Juliette Lewis is in it. Shut up. Galaxy, whatever the hell your whore name is. Juliette Lewis is in it from Natural Born Killers. I believe I was, yeah. But it's a great movie. And Leonardo DiCaprio has special needs. And there's a scene, like he always likes to play hide and seek with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's his older brother. There's a scene where he's like in a tree. And he's like, "Hey, Arnie." "Hey, Gilbert, where's Arnie?"
I'm not watching that movie as of right now. No.
Johnny Depp was like, "Not today," and he's like, "Find me, Gilbert."
Was he better than Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man?
Yes.
Really?
Well, you know what? It's apples and oranges.
Gotcha.
It's apples and oranges, but he absolutely. That's one of those roles, and it was a young Leonardo DiCaprio that makes you respect him as an actor because of his depth and his range. Such a good movie, though. It's a weird fucking movie, but it's really good. It's definitely worth checking out. But you scratch your head and go, "Fucking white people," because I did the same thing when I watched it back in the late '90s when I seen it for the first time. I was like, "Fucking white people." So what is
Top 5 moments in life where you've actually said fucking white people?
Anytime I read an article that starts with Florida man.
I'm just saying.
Probably get me in trouble. In all honesty,
I want to see. Actually, not even being funny. I would love to see how many white people actually do say that. That would be hilarious.
you'd be surprised. There are a lot of us.
I'm not surprised. I just want to see how many.
And anytime I hear some jackass scream "Roll Tide" because I know that some sister is getting impregnated by her brother, you know.
To all of my Alabama folks, he said that shit. Get him.
I did say that shit. And guess what? If you're an Alabamian and you're an Alabama fan, even if you're black, you fall into that category.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't have family in Alabama, so no.
It doesn't matter. You one of them jackasses that scream, "Roll Tide!"
Yeah, I used to gamble on football. I used to gamble on college football.
You're how many times how much money did you lose betting on Alabama when they got fucking smoked when they shouldn't have got smoked?
I've lost more money on Auburn than I have on Alabama.
Well, yeah, that's
the point. I took a year. When I decided I was going to be there for a while, I took a year and watched every game every season. I think it was 96 when I did that. I chose Alabama over Auburn. Auburn has great football. They play great ground game. But Alabama was phenomenal all over.
Alabama had a bandwagon and cheats.
No, it wasn't a bandwagon. I didn't cheat because I didn't give a shit.
I didn't say you cheat. I said Alabama cheats.
Auburn did too.
Alabama's the biggest cheaters out there.
Y'all done cheated.
Who's y'all?
You in Ohio. So you Ohio heads.
I'm not an Ohio head. I'm not a Buckeye fan.
I know, but you're in Ohio, so you're going to fall for that shit.
I don't know. I'm a Michigan fan. I'm a bad guy up here. People hate
Y'all
me.
got problems too.
People hate me up here.
Mm-hmm.
They hate me.
Y'all got problems too.
I don't give a fuck. We ain't got problems. We've had problems. We ain't got problems now.
That Michigan coach.
That was a gymnastic coach, not the football coach.
No, there was a football coach too. Watch Real Sports with Brian Gumbel.
Brian Gumbel's a jackass.
No, he isn't. He tells the truth. They ain't debunked him yet.
He wasn't a coach. He was a doctor of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
So I fell into all sports, but it was mainly gymnastics is where he really got popped at. But hey, I don't know, man. Michigan's doing their damn thing. Like every damn sport won a Big Ten championship this year.
Yeah, but they didn't get no national championship.
Yeah, a couple of them did.
Not football.
No, not football, but they were there. Who won the national championship this year? Last year? It wasn't Alabama.
Oh, it was Georgia. That's right.
Yeah.
Georgia, it's about time. Congratulations. Now do it again.
They can't. Michigan's in the way.
Alabama's in the way.
Fuck Alabama.
We have set the standard for everybody to try to catch. It doesn't matter what we do anymore.
Yeah, you cheat. And you pay off referees.
You all pay off your star running backs.
You're allowed to now. Who is you all?
And some of your coaches.
Who is you all?
Caught yet.
Who is you all?
I'm still gonna put you on
running backs. The fucking quarterbacks and man, you know how many conversations I had with OSU starters at a bar that I worked at saying, "Look, you stupid son of a bitch, you really want to risk all this, come in this bar underage and get caught?"
Yeah, I believe it.
You know who I? Yeah, I know who you are. I work on a bar on campus. I know who you are. You want to risk what you have going on for you to come in here and be 19 and get popped drinking?
Well, who said they were drinking?
Oh, they was drinking. Come on, you was 19 once.
Yeah, I was.
Was you drinking at 19?
I played the fifth.
If you could have gone into a bar and drank, would you have gone to a bar and drank?
I would have gone to a bar, a strip club.
I was 16. I was 16 and was allowed to drink in the bars because I played football. And guess who was at that bar drinking?
Who?
And has two thumbs, and it's this guy right here. I didn't have somebody at the door saying, "Hey," well, of course, I was never going to go big time or anything like that. Now, I knew I wasn't going to college or anything that.
Why not?
I went to a podunk ass school in Ohio. I knew I wasn't college. I mean, I could have attempted it, but I was way better at baseball. But
and
I don't do college. Plus, I was in high school and had a job making $30+ an hour.
So,
what the fuck am I going to go to college for?
To be a millionaire.
I wouldn't have. No, I would have never been a millionaire. Trust me, I wasn't that good in football. I was good for my podunk ass high school, but I was not NFL good.
Why not?
I don't know, Tony. Because have you seen those guys?
Uh-huh.
Plus, you blow out your knee and you bust up your shoulder. Then that kind of factors in too. And you got a mean streak a mile long. That don't help matters none.
Helps on the field once you're here.
Yeah, until you drop kick a player that's on offense and you're technically not playing defense at that time. And you drop kick a player. The days of the goons in football are long gone.
No, it isn't. That's how you remain a goon.
No. You're not allowed to do the things that they used to do back in football. Like
a bunch of my homeboys went. And I heard the stories. We had a dude, the biggest dude in our high school. He went to Hawaii, I guess, to play football, or at least he played some Hawaii dudes. Mind you, he was 6'4", 6'5", 300 pounds. He said them Hawaiian dudes were bigger than him.
Oh yeah,
he was like, Jesus Christ.
Samoan sons of bitches. Your boy said, surprise, surprise, Tony D's eating again.
Who said that?
Who do you think?
Jeff with golf or Cam?
Mr. 843, Killer Cam, the one and only. Chuck down, leg it down.
Cam. Damn right, I mean, I'm hungry.
He said, you fat fuck.
That's right. And all the weight
He's talking shit about you.
Guess where the weight goes after my stomach? Here's a hint. Women love it.
See your ass. My G's love it. Got that big old black juicy get over me. like Cardi B.
You got that deliverance ass. Keep it up.
I got no ass at all. I suffer. I have a medical disease called no ass at all.
Not anymore. Not anymore, you don't.
Yeah. just flat.
You got that warthog booty.
I got no ass, man.
You got a tattoo of a tusk on your ass. Keep it up.
Maybe I do. You sound real judgy.
Where was Burt Reynolds when you needed him? That day.
Trust me, I am way too big for some jackass inbred hillbilly to make me squeal like a pig. I'm like,
no, you ain't.
Excuse me, you want me to what?
They put that poison in that dart and your ass in the woods. How you doing, that boy?
Yeah. You want me to what? I hate to break it to you, but I have the Uno reverse card, so you're gonna squeal like a pig, you fat inbred piece of shit. Okay. Now who's your daddy?
Symbolize your ass that homemade moonshine shit.
All right, you seen my boy Will Ferrell in Old School. Still going. Check the shit out of my man.
Will Ferrell's off the chain.
We've said it before, man. Sometimes he's great. Sometimes it's just like, really, dude.
He just does the moment. Betty White always said it. One of the biggest ways she said, I don't know what it is about me. People just give me a line and I just read it like it says, and I'm done. Betty White nailed it. God, we're gonna miss that woman.
We going to?
Yeah, she gone.
Really?
We're not over her death yet.
Who's we?
The fans of the Golden Girls who laughed every time she said her shit.
Aren't all of them dead at this point?
Yeah, they are all dead.
I think the whole cast is dead, aren't they?
Yeah, all four.
I was a fan of her. I liked Golden Girls. Golden Girls cracks me up still. I watch that now and still.
Which one?
Golden Girls. That show's still funny. It's
that show's forever funny.
Yeah, but at our climate today, I'm surprised it's still in syndication. There's a lot of old shows.
That show was actually safe for today's climate because they weren't profane.
No, they weren't profane, but a lot of shows back in the day, regardless of the show's background,
yes,
black, white, whatever, there was a lot of underlying digs and a lot of underlying.
All family, the Jeffersons,
yeah,
Man for the Son, Chico and the Man.
What was that damn show? All in the Family. Woo! Yeah. Ooh. Archie Bunker was something else.
And George went right back at his ass.
Winded up. But yeah, I mean, were you and I don't mean to sound like a heartless asshole or anything like that, but were you really affected by Betty White dying? Are you really not?
I thought she was hilarious.
Yeah, she was hilarious. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad, but it's kind of like, like
It bothered me. It did because
some
she
of
was a legend.
like some of my heroes growing up. Like Ultimate Warrior was one of my heroes growing up, and when he died,
he died twice.
Yeah, when he died, I mean, it broke my heart to hear the news because him and Vince squashed their beef, and he came back to the WWE. He was in the Hall of Fame, and and then he died like what, a day or two later. And
you know what's crazy? Look, he died before that. The hardest thing about the Ultimate Warrior to me is he died twice. People don't even realize that. When the WCW had that dude that was supposed to be the Ultimate Warrior, he was supposed to be like the One Warrior Nation. When he came out, Hulk Hogan said, "I thought you were dead," and it was a dude that was
yeah, absolutely
character.
Yeah, he didn't die, but I mean that's like well, you were talking about celebrities or whatever that have died twice. Not that you probably have no idea who this is.
There's a what the fuck news for you.
There's a musician. Nikki Sixx. He was the bassist for Motley Crue, and he pretty much wrote all their songs. He died. He died of a heroin overdose.
Did he?
Yeah, and they were able to bring him back, but he was dead. He was declared dead, and then they were able to bring him back, and he has since. He's doing a solo career, and he has been for years. One of his first albums was called The Heroin Diaries. Man, his songs are insane, and I like him. Like even to this day, he just put a song out with him and Brantley Gilbert and a few other singers. Maybe it's called "Maybe It's Time," and it's basically talking about like maybe it's time to get my shit right and own up to my past and everything like that. But for a guy who, and he was, I mean, he's, if you're a rock fan, if you're into rock band or 80s and 90s hair bands and stuff like that, you know who Nikki Sixx is. You know who Motley Crue is.
You heard the name.
Yeah. But
Eddie Griffin died too.
The actor comedian?
He died.
Like he's dead, or he
was dead for 6 minutes, I think.
Oh yeah.
But he said he could see everybody talking about him.
Yeah, Nikki Sixx. He's got a show on XM Radio, I believe. I think it's on Hair Nation, the Hair Nation channel, channel 39, if I am correct, or 38. It's the channel right before LL Cool J's channel, Rock the Bells. Which, if you're a hip hop head, if you're an old school hip hop head, and you have Sirius XM, and you don't have Rock the Bells favorite,
you need your ass whipped.
And I got Hair Nation and Rock the Bells, one right after another, favorited.
I got all the hip hop channels. I got Rock the Bells, Shade 45, Hip Hop Nation. I also got The Groove.
Ozzy's
I got The Groove. I got 6 of them set, and then I got 2 ESPNs, Kevin Hart's Progressive Channel. I got 12 stations preset, and I've had it like that.
I've got Hair Nation, Rock the Bells, 70s, 80s, 90s, Prime Country, 2K Country.
Jesus.
Outlaws, Highway, Radio, Willie's Roadhouse. There's another hip hop station that I have that I really like. What the hell is it?
You got Shade 45, Hip Hop Nation, and Rock the Bells.
There's another one that's old school that I really like. I think
old school hip hop.
Yeah,
I don't know that one. Let me pull up my channels. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not.
You got the app on your phone?
No, I don't.
You get it for free. Just so you know, you can get it on your car and on 2 different devices. For free.
It's Sirius 39. It is 39. Yeah, Ozzy's Boneyard is. Yeah.
So
okay.
I got Rock the
I
Bell.
was right. Octane is pretty good too. Octane is a lot.
Octane's okay. I got Rock the Bell,
lot of
Hip Hop Nation,
90s.
Shade 45. I've got the Groove, Heart and Soul, and the Heat. Those are my 6 primary channels. Then I got Silk 330. You ought to see the song that's on there right now. This is for the old school R&B heads. If y'all know your old school R&B.
What is it?
Jesse Johnson, I Want My Girl. Y'all don't know about that.
I think I
Y'all
do.
don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get no strike. We're gonna keep the show alive because
Yeah,
Blick
I
gonna
go
get
to
himself
strike.
kicked off of every channel by his damn self, so he don't need my help.
I
Oh
do.
hell yeah!
I'm gonna tell you about that shit Saturday night first and foremost.
Mhm.
Second of all, I don't get kicked off. TikTok hates me, and
y'all instigate TikTok. That's the creepy
no.
part.
First of all, no, the hell I don't either. The problem with TikTok is, and when you go live, and you'll learn this. If somebody wants to report you, dude, how the fuck am I going to get reported and get a permanent ban for nudity and sexual content, strong sexual content, when I did on TikTok exactly what we do in our podcast every week?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I think it's your face.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but that's a strong sexual face.
It might have been that broadcast when me and Jeff was talking too much junk about cunnilingus.
We wasn't on TikTok.
No, he wasn't.
I got kicked off of my permanent account. I got on my main account. I got kicked off of TikTok way before I knew y'all. Way before I knew you.
I was on TikTok before I ever got on TikTok. There was times we would do the, I think it was the karaoke broadcast, or even this show, and it was like, y'all on TikTok. You do know that, right? Somebody did tell us that one episode.
Somebody said that, and I also told them they were an idiot. Unless somebody is watching us
and they shared it,
or they're watching us. Say they're watching us on their phone or their computer, and then they go live and they put it up to the camera so that people can hear and watch us. But we don't broadcast. We don't broadcast on TikTok.
Nuh-uh.
So
I'm about to start. So for everybody out there, mark this date. If anybody says anything about us on TikTok, it wasn't us, and we didn't do it. So fuck them.
Oh no! Remember when I said "Vaos con Dios, mi amigo" earlier?
Yes,
that's what I was talking about.
I heard you.
Glick has peoples.
Are you sure it was Vaos con Dios?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Gotcha.
That or the block game got strong on the other end.
The who?
The block game got strong on the other end. Because it is nowhere to be found.
Good. I wouldn't even give them a Vaos con Dios.
I figured I'd be the bigger person in the situation.
They better hoist the colors next time they come around.
We have colors?
Pirates of the Caribbean. It means all the pirates get together. We're going to go do this shit.
Oh, are we pirates now?
We can be.
Okay, I want to be a pirate.
Gentlemen Jacquot.
Click the gray beard.
Cameron, you're going to have to be... I'm not sure what we're going to do about Cameron yet.
Remember the little scrawny guy from Pirates of the Caribbean that hung out with the fat guy? That's Cameron.
Master Spintello Rigetti. Yes, sir.
Oh, skittish some bitch.
Cameron.
I want to be Glick the Graybeard.
Glick is going to end up back on MySpace. I mean, I thought about opening it back up, but
I hear you can still get onto your MySpace page.
Yes, you can. They never shut it down.
But my email account that I set up with that, and
mine is going too.
It's defunct. It's gone. And for the life of me, I cannot remember my password.
For the life of you, you can't remember yesterday sometimes.
This is a very accurate statement.
I remember the old email. I don't remember the old password.
No, I remember the email.
The email is gone. I got 2 emails that are no longer allowed or even around, even though one got merged and the other one's pretty much defunct out there.
Yeah, the other one just died. It was a Yahoo email, and it just died. Basically,
I've had Yahoo since '98.
Yeah,
I never intended on being on Yahoo so much because I had Hotmail.
Mm-hmm. My Gmail account older than my oldest daughter. Yeah. Once I switched over to Gmail, I stopped using my Yahoo account, and then they just fucking executed it because I wasn't using it anymore.
You got to keep Yahoo no matter what.
And it's the same, like it's the same as my Gmail account, only the ending is Yahoo instead of Gmail.
Yahoo.
And they killed that bitch real quick and in a hurry is what they did. But yeah, I mean, for the life of me, I have no idea what I would be curious to get back onto MySpace and see like what my top 8 was and the music that I had on there, just like out of curiosity when I had it.
Yes. Okay, I'm getting people left and right now. Oh hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh hell yeah.
You're welcome.
I had 1,000 people yesterday. There's my man Richie Roberts. I bet you that's not him. I bet you that's not him. Oh shit. I had 1,000 people yesterday morning. As of right now, I'm at 1223 already.
We got the glick rub today.
No, I've got 1196 that I'm following and 1223 that are following me. I see you. You mentioned me in the video. Oh hell yeah.
We keep declaring who the champ is, who the greatest champ is, this, that, and the other thing.
This is a snippet from the show.
I had it with your shenanigans. First of all, but so I guess I'm supposed to give a shit. I've had about enough of your shenanigans, and it's high time I put an end to all of it.
She pulled up the glove. I had to go get my belt.
You fucking just walk off. You just walk off with a purpose and go get your damn belt.
First of all, it's hard being me. It's hard doing what I do.
I cut Jeff off giving us shit for going like I feel like I do a show with children and their toys.
He does.
Well,
as we do with him.
Sounds like he's just jealous because he don't have a belt. I don't smoke. When you go down to Cancun, take a belt for Jeff, taking the women's championship belt.
He gets a 24/7 championship.
That hey, if no one person was ever meant to have a 24 or the old school hardcore championship belt, it's Jeff. If no one person was ever meant to have that belt with the duct tape busted up play.
Dude, that little hardcore Holly, the little young one that was running around, he was killing me on the show with that belt. He was killing me. That was some funny shit. I thought that belt was not going to hold any prestige at all, but they made something out of it. I got to give
I mean, they're doing the same thing with the 24/7 belt. They're trying to push it, and R-Truth kills me.
He does the craziest shit.
Yeah.
He does the craziest shit.
R-Truth.
Funny with it.
R-Truth, I mean, he's had a phenomenal career in wrestling before he came to.
He's had a surprising career.
Yeah, even in WWE in his early career, I mean, he had a good career, and then they just kind of started. They did the same thing to him that they did to Goldust, and Goldust hated it, but he played the shit out of it. Dustin Rhodes played the absolute shit out of that Goldust character. I mean,
a beast is Goldust though. When he was as a wrestler, he was good.
Yeah, and there are some hilarious, fucking memorable moments with Goldust. Him and Booker T, that shit used to kill me.
I was like, God. He was killing that character. I'm not gonna lie.
He is still to this day married to Terry Runnels. That chick that used to come out with him.
Sonny, I thought. Oh, he is married to her. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. But see, I was glad when he took the Hollywood version of it away. He was just walking around with the paint on because he was.
Yeah, he was just crazy.
Dustin was funny as hell when he did that character. He really was.
Yeah, I watched an interview where they were talking about how much he hated that character, but he just rolled with it, and it was more like a.
He always had the Intercontinental belt with it.
Well, it was like a you know what, you guys tried to screw me, but I'm going to run with it. I'm going to make it the greatest thing ever. It was kind of a shot at WWE how they tried to fuck him over, and then when they did the same thing to his brother and turned him into Stardust or whatever.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And Goldust said that he went and talked to Cody, and he told him, he's like, just overplay it,
And
Make
look
it
at where
the best.
Cody is now.
Yeah.
Look at where Cody is now.
Mhm.
Cody had his own wrestling organization.
And I still stand by what I said. AEW and WWE are in cahoots.
By now it is.
I said that for years ago.
Vince literally bought AEW earlier this year, I think.
Vince don't have nothing to do with nothing anymore. He's retired.
Yeah, as of a couple days
Because
ago.
he
He
got
bought AEW.
Me Too. Goofy bastard.
Yeah, go ahead and finish. He bought AEW earlier this year, I think. He bought it.
No, I don't think he bought it, but I think they're in I've said it from Jump Street, just with the amount of wrestlers that go back and forth, and as quick as they go back and forth, and everything like that, that there has to be some.
Well, the thing was, everybody left WWE and went to AEW because they wasn't going to join NXT. AEW was the next big thing, and there was nothing wrong with AEW, just the storylines.
AEW, I like AEW. I mean,
they're good. They got a good. They wrestle fine. There's nothing wrong with them at all.
The storylines are cool and everything like that, and the wrestlers doing what they do. My biggest thing that I don't like about AEW, and it's really not that big of a deal. Everybody's in a faction. Everybody's in a group.
Goddamn, trying to bring the NWO back.
And what up, Jay? What up, buddy?
Go ahead.
But and man, I love Chris Jericho to death, but buddy, hang him up, man.
What he's doing, yeah, is getting old.
It's like since you've come to AEW, you've been
He is on a Ric Flair run.
He can't do anything without a faction behind him
because he's done everything solo already.
Yeah, so it's just like, dude,
what he's doing, he really is trying to bring up the new talent and the young talent. Mm-hmm. He is trying to give them all something to run with, and he could be the leader. I understand that.
But he looks good now. I will say he was looking a little fat and pudgy.
Yeah, because he didn't have to do nothing. I'm not even.
But now he's gotten back and.
You realize he is the old NWA? Mm-hmm. He's one of the last remaining NWA wrestlers.
Well, you also got to remember how young he was, though, in NWA. I mean, look at how young he was in WCW. He was still young as hell when WCW went. When Vince bought WCW, he was still young when he came to WWE.
And how many years ago was that?
Forever and a day.
21
years ago.
He was already 10 years in the game.
Yeah.
He's got 30 years in the game. What they gonna tell him? He's a legend.
He's a legend. Hey, stop.
He will beat your ass.
No, the hell he won't. Well, he might actually.
Yeah, he will.
He's actually one of the legitimate tough guys.
You can't hit him hard enough compared to how much he has been hit.
Well, you might be surprised, but he's actually one of the legitimate tough guys in the backstage area.
Yes.
There's a story about him snatching a hold of Brock Lesnar one time and him up. And I'm like, Brock's a legitimate tough guy. Like, Brock's a legitimate badass motherfucker. And
Brock Lesnar?
He hemmed him up. You know, I think Brock was on a rampage and he hemmed him. He hemmed him up for a minute, but I mean, there's only so much you're going to do with somebody that massive and with that. I mean, because he's a legitimate badass. Like, he was a UFC guy. I don't know if you ever seen him in UFC.
He's all right.
He would have never lost that first fight to Frank Mir had he not made a rookie mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But then after he came back from that stomach, that digestive disorder that he had, that disease he had with his intestines.
I didn't know he had that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was out for a while, and when he came back and he fought Alistair Overeem, Alistair kicked him in the stomach, and as soon as he kicked him in the stomach, you've seen on the expression and the look on Brock's face, like he was not medically able to do UFC anymore. And Overeem hit him again in the stomach area, and that's when they called the fight.
That's messed up.
Yeah. But that was a fight that I was looking forward to. Had Overeem and Brock gotten into the octagon prior, that would have been yeah, there it is. Thank you, Tim. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Diverticulitis.
Had Brock and Overeem got into the cage before that, that would have been a nasty fucking fight. Like, them two monsters would have beaten the unholy hell out of each other. I
heard Cain Velasquez beat his ass.
Cain Velasquez is a punk.
Because he came to WWE and that was a BS match.
Yeah, it was kind of silly. Him coming to WWE. Cain Velasquez is a punk. Just don't tell him I said that. Because I'm not Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I mean, well, even Bobby Lashley did he was in not in UFC, but he went into where the hell did he go?
He
Help me
was
out.
WWE as long as I know.
Yeah, but Bobby Lashley was he was undefeated. I think he knocked the piss out of Overeem.
Did he? Now, Bobby, I'm glad he got a championship when he did. He was deserving. He was deserving.
He didn't go into UFC. He went into the other company.
You know what, Random Rick? I got to give you that. I was about to say no, but I think you're right.
Yeah, they do. Random
Kurt
Rick.
had great moves. Kurt Angle had great moves. He really was. He was a tactical fighter. Now, I don't think he would have went up against Ken Shamrock in him. I think they would have rolled Kurt ass up. But Kurt would have been beat. Kurt would have been decent competition. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Bobby Lashley's muscles have muscle. This is true. This is true. And he's from a family where he was the only boy with a whole bunch of sisters. I'm not mad at him. It was Ken Shamrock and Steve Blackman. I don't know if Kurt Angle would have got past either one of them. Kurt Angle had moves. And I don't think he would have been so much of a dirty player. But if he'd got a lock on one of them boys, it would have been an issue. I agree.
But Bobby Lashley did good in the
Ken Shamrock could take blows. Kurt Angle got moves. It would have been an interesting match. I agree with you.
Yeah, Ken Shamrock had an outstanding stand-up game. He was a beast at striking back in the day. I remember seeing him fight in the early stages of UFC back before they had weight classes, and basically at the end of the day, it was just a tough man contest. And Strikeforce or Bellator, one of the two, but I don't think I think he may have only lost one fight. I think, but he had a very impressive record. He was a bad dude. Like he legitimate badass dude. Yeah, like I said, him and Overeem fought. Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, The Rock, CM Punk, and a fatal four-way all in their prime, or
Kurt Angle.
You know what? I'm trying not to be biased, but at the end of the day, I think it would. In there, okay. So in there, I'm leaning more of either Punk or Stone Cold, but I think I would take Stone Cold at the end of the day.
I'm gonna take Angle because when you put that mouthpiece in, that was your ass.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as wrestling goes and stuff like that and all that jazz, Stone Cold was just like your average, like you get these guys and they're like, oh, I did this, I did that. Like, I had a buddy of mine that was a phenomenal champion wrestler in high school.
I'm kind of with you on that, Randall Rick. I'm not a big Punk fan, but he was ECW icon. I got nothing against him, but
he was
Angle has too many moves to me. He was very technical. And I had to give him his respect.
Yeah, but those wrestlers are only good if they can get their hands on you. Like I said, I had a buddy of mine in high school, or actually, as a kid I grew up with. We grew up together. His dad and my dad, they grew up together, so him and I grew up together, and he was a wrestler. He was a phenomenal wrestler. Had he taken a different track in life, I mean, he won championships. He in high school, he set records. But every once in a while, he would get froggy, and he was actually bigger than me. Mm-hmm. He would get froggy, but as long as I didn't let him get his hands on me and get a hold of me, man, I had his ass every single time. The only time he got there was a few times he got me, and that was when he kind of snuck me. And even then, when he got a hold of me, he still had a fight on his fucking hands.
Stone Cold's going to take the blows and keep fighting. Now, he don't like Kurt Angle, but I don't think he really would have beat Kurt Angle. He would have had to knock Kurt Angle out to stop him. See, those two are a match.
No, Tim's kind of on the same page as I am. I was down to Stone Cold and CM Punk. I would take Stone Cold every day, all day. That's my. I mean, at the end of the day, you can call it bias if you want, but that's my guy. I mean, we have a lot of stuff.
Everybody loves Stone Cold.
We have a lot of stuff in common, like the fact that we both proudly wear the smoking skull over our shoulder all day, every day, as the true champs. The Rock's a punk. The Rock got famous off of his name.
Well, they debunked him off of the name when they booed him because he didn't earn his stripes early.
Yeah, he's
and they made him a bad guy, which was hilarious.
The Rock's a punk. Yeah, it looks good on my shoulder. I dare say I make this look better than Stone Cold did. You hear what I said, Stone Cold?
What?
I drank a beer, another beer, 3 beers, 4 beers, 5 beers, 6 beers, 7 beers, 8 beers, 9 beers, and a Bloody Mary. Hell no, I'm not drunk. I'm just getting started.
Right. As far as the pro wrestler Stone Cold, and if I could be in anyone game, said Punk. I don't think Punk's a bum.
I don't think CM Punk's a bum in the wrestling ring. He's an old school. He's a worker. He's a tactical guy. He'll stand up and slug it out with you. Everything else. That's why I said, man, I don't think CM Punk ever really got the respect that he deserved in WWE.
Yes, he did.
No, I really don't think that he did, and that's kind of why he went off the rails. But I always liked Punk, and he was terrible in the UFC. He was absolute dog shit. I don't know what the hell possessed him to think he could go into the UFC.
WWE better be glad the Sandman never showed up.
He did.
When?
He was in there for a little while.
Oh, with the ECW mess. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in WWE for that. Was my guy, boy. Back in ECW day, that was my guy. I love the hell out of Sandman.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
I love the hell out of Sandman. But I used to watch ECW. That motherfucker, his music would hit, and I'm like, I'm drinking beer with you. We're smashing beer cans on our heads. Where's my kendo stick? I am ready. Sandman was my dude. Yeah, it was a super short stint, but I did enjoy me some Sandman. I liked. I also liked Sabu.
I see you, Tim.
By the way, did you know I'm the champ? How you doing? Name's Click. Did you know I'm the champ? I also host a podcast, in case you didn't know. I do that a lot. Just random conversations. I'll be at the grocery store talking to the cashier. And, so how's your day going? Oh, good. I host a podcast, so I've been working on that. Oh, what's your podcast? What's it about? Well, you should listen to it.
Wait.
Do you like to laugh? Do you like the funny?
Do you like to see guys act unorthodox? Bring your ass.
Yes. I don't use big words in real life. I don't use big words, period. Most of my words are cut off at about 5 to 6 letters.
You know why? Because words are hard for that guy.
Words are
Don't be that guy.
Almost 41 years I have been destroying the English language. I have no sense in stopping now.
That's a shame. Now,
Yeah,
Dreamer, I liked him. Taz, I liked him.
Taz was cool.
Sabu was okay.
I could never really get behind Tommy Dreamer. Same with RVD. Like
RVD, yeah, he was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody said. That dude
he was
fucking like him.
He was fuck you, random Rick. I don't know. We're still working on the funny. You're still here. You're still here.
You're still here, yeah.
You've been here since the beginning too, random Rick. What does that say about you?
I will go on to bed, but can you keep it down?
But I just Tommy Dreamer. They just tried to push him too much. The same with like RVD
and Shane Douglas. They tried to push him too. Yes.
Yeah, Shane Douglas. I was just like, man, WCW did the same thing. They really tried to push the hell out of Shane Douglas, and it was just
a franchise from AWA. I think it was right.
It was just like, I've said that to a lot of people when they say they're my friends. Random Rick, just so you know that. I say that about Jeff all the time. I really need to reevaluate my life decisions. 25 years. 25 years and we're still friends. And it's just like, how? What? If I could go back in time, I could tell 15-year-old Glick, hey.
I understand your friendship. You was bored and he needed somebody to talk to. Y'all became friends.
Pretty much. He needed a big guy to protect his big mouth is what he needed.
Uh-huh.
No, this is like, if I could go back and go, 15-year-old me, this goofy little strange fella in his Jinko jeans are going to come up to you, and he's going to try to be your friend. You need to pretend, you need to be Helen Keller. You are deaf and mute.
Never do that. Never do that.
You are deaf and mute. You cannot associate with that clown. No, I'm just teasing. Jeff's actually has been he's a little bit out there. He's a little bit special, but I do love the guy to death. He's truly one of my best friends.
See you, Jason. Take it easy over there. All right? Stop putting it on the floor. I'm glad Booker T got his push. I hate they broke up Harlem Heat. I really do hate that.
Thank you, baby.
I hate they broke up Harlem Heat. And honestly, I think they played him out when they had him wrestling Chris Benoit so damn much. Them 3 out of 5 matches got redundant as hell on WCW.
Yeah, you know what I really liked? The Stone Cold Booker T feud.
Oh, yeah.
That shit killed me. When Stone Cold whooped his ass in the grocery store.
And if you watch Booker T's story, Booker T was really just playing them characters out just to do it.
No, Booker T was amazing. And he was at an indie show wrestling, like last week or something. That man is still in phenomenal fucking shape.
I heard.
He is in fantastic shape. I was watching the video on YouTube. I just randomly came up. It was something that popped up, and I was like, "When the fuck did this come out?" It was only a few days old. I was like, "God damn, Booker T looks better now than he did in his heyday." Like, he is jacked, and I was surprised.
They say he's
I was surprised at how well he's still moving around.
He got off of that knucklehead aspect of that because he got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought him.
But that feud that feud that him and Stone Cold had, man, was awesome. But it wasn't just because it was Stone Cold. I mean, at the end of the day,
that's why the whole time you wouldn't listen. Go ahead.
Him and Booker T. I don't know how much they really liked each other in real life, but you could tell they were having fun with that.
Stone Cold are good.
Yeah, you could tell that they were having fun with that feud.
They're both from Texas.
But that goddamn grocery store scene, that goddamn grocery store beat Stone Cold grabbed milk out of the cold. He was like, "Milk, it does everybody good." Boom, and then chugged it down. I was just like, "You fucking killing me."
Stone Cold beat up Vince in the hospital bed. I will never forget that. He hit that fool over the head with a bedpan. I was on the floor dying.
That is a sound you will never forget.
He said, "What is this?"
Boom.
Yeah, they gave Booker T a few of the top guys, The Rock, Stone Cold. Yes, because Booker T was the one when WCW came over. Booker T was the one that walked in the ring and interrupted everything. They was talking about that. That was a classic beginning for him. So
I
was
a big fan of Booker T. The guy's awesome. Even when he was a heel, he was one of those guys like Ric Flair. Even as a heel, you still like him. You know, you can't not like the guy.
He would kill me. Now, can you dig it?
Sucker!
Sucker!
Yeah. Where's that? Hey, you go.
Can you dig it, sucker?
I love that version. I'm sorry,
You can have that one.
but nothing. But nothing's. What this one? This one.
We'll keep this one.
You can
It's the
keep-
ultimate intro. The ultimate intro. And I will always love it. You just hold your horses.
Goddamn, you don't have it pulled up. You don't have it saved.
Well, I wasn't going to have it on rewind or save like you do to promote yourself.
I don't. Hey, I've got Booker T. I've got a lot of stuff.
That was the intro right there, boy.
I gotta see you do. You gotta do the Spin and Rudy one night on the show.
Man, you better have me in a damn wrestling. I'm not doing that on the hard floor. You must want to break your neck.
All I gotta say is the greatest intro of all time, right here.
Here it comes. Yeah.
Cause you know it's your ass when you hear that glass, baby.
You know Raw was never over until you heard that song.
Yeah, you heard that goddamn glass break.
It's
And I love that. I love that. For as big as The Rock was in that in the Attitude Era and stuff like that, for as big as The Rock was and his music would come on, the pop that the crowd would give. But man, when that fucking glass broke, and I was in an arena one time.
It was loud, wasn't it?
Well, I was at an arena one time for I can't remember if it was Raw or SmackDown, and Rock came out and did his promo, but when the glass broke, you couldn't even hear Stone Cold's music anymore. It was so loud in there. You felt it in your fucking
people
chest.
lost their minds when the music would go off. I mean, I would be home. I was with Trey's mom around that time, and every time that show, I would jump off the couch and she'd be like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, with like I said,
she knows all my DX days. She knows all that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, WWE proudly representing you.
Six-time world champion.
And I would tickle every time she would laugh her butt off. Oh my God!
Oh man, I get so excited over. I still do to this day. Like I love wrestling, and but man, back in the day, being younger and whatnot, and it was just so cool because I was still when Stone Cold was wrestling and stuff. I was out of high school, getting out of high school, whatnot, and it was.
The late 90s, early 2000s might have been the last great era of wrestling.
That Attitude Era was really good.
Yes, that was
so good.
It was sick. And when WWE and WCW merged, they had so much wrestling, they couldn't even do enough with all the talent. It tells you a lot of how much control they had because the Monday Night Wars, I would literally be flipping channels over while I'm watching the other the whole time. And both shows were good. And
WCW thought that was slick that one time that they announced the outcome about Mankind winning the fucking World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes.
Man, did they shoot themselves in the dick on that episode because the numbers
were pissed when who was his name? Bischoff called out the whole plot before it happened.
Yeah, but I mean everybody tuned into Raw. Nobody was watching Monday Night Nitro. They hung themselves.
Well, NWO had already had a good run. 88 weeks straight, they were number one.
That whole NWO gimmick was so good, but man, when it was like every goddamn wrestler in there.
You froze. As of right now, Glick is froze. He was smoking.
And it was.
That shows you how much hot air he's full of. Oh, okay, now he's back.
You went blank on your screen.
You froze on mine. You just froze again right now.
And that was on my. But even the NWO Wolfpack was cool, but then they had like the LWO and all that other dumb shit. They just jumped the shark, so to say. And then
they started their own thing, and it was working. That's why they all tried it.
Yeah, and then the fact that everybody and their brother was in the NWO, it was just like
had to be a champion. You had to be a world champion.
Over it.
Except for Virgil. Virgil was a founding father. Buff Bagwell and then was a founding father. Buff Bagwell used to have me rolling.
I'm Buff, and I'm the stuff.
Until he almost broke his neck. Did you see that match?
Mm-hmm.
He fell and landed on his neck. Oh man.
Yeah. Nah, it was fun in the late '90s, early 2000s, being a wrestling fan, and even the aggression era of WWE when John Cena first popped up, and
The toothless aggression era.
yeah,
Rest
that
in peace
was
to Benoit. Rest in peace to Benoit.
yeah, that was cool. But then in this whole new like PG-13, we're family. Like, man, y'all kids, we was all kids growing up watching wrestling. You didn't have to go.
Well, the kids was out there making all the moves, like the kid in Florida that killed his sibling, and he's doing life in jail.
Still doing it. These kids are still doing it. My kids do wrestling moves. I do wrestling
but you
moves.
ain't killing other kids. He killed one of his siblings. He's in jail for life.
Accidents happen.
Okay.
I mean, you can't blame wrestling for that. I mean,
You
there's
don't
still,
blame wrestling. No, you don't blame wrestling.
but that's just because you go PG-13, family friendly, or PG, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Kids are still doing the wrestling moves. I mean, you know what I mean?
I've done to me, and I've done to people.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many people have gotten a stunner from me, or a choke slam, or figure four leg lock, or whatever.
Right.
I'm all the time throwing my kids into submission holds. I'll be laying on the couch, and Cash will jump up on the couch and get behind me and try to put me in a chokehold and be like, tap out, tap out, tap out. And I'm like, bro, your little arm can't fit around my big ass neck. Calm down. Tapping out.
And I try to tell them, don't do it, because by the time you got to do it, go ahead and pull the moves that's on your head.
But I mean, wrestling is wrestling. It wasn't so much the people of the fact that people doing moves and stuff like that. It was more the fact that they were trying to change with the times. To try to make it more family friendly, more entertaining, and some of the storylines are cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy watching the back and forth on the mics and stuff like that, and more than I enjoy the matches.
That was fun because a lot of time, even in the early 80s, for those who don't know, they would just do matches and interviews. The storylines were actually added on because of how it was. That was the old WCW. We did the interview, we did the match. We got tired of that. They came up with storylines. We started getting tired of that. Then they came up with the factions. So they started getting tired of that. And that was the real trend of wrestling. It really was. Yeah. So what they're going to do right now was the problem. AEW's biggest problem is they can't beat what's already been done. It's not even their fault. There's just nothing else for them to do instead of standing there showing off all damn time talking shit.
Well, and the problem with WWE right now is they are rehashing old storylines with new wrestlers. Like this Austin Theory. He's
going to be good. He's going to be good. Yeah, he's going to be good.
He's 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is a John Cena remake. They dress him like John Cena. He acts like John Cena. And when John Cena first came out, when he first started, they are 100% duplicating John Cena. There's a chick in NXT. I cannot remember her name, but she's
doing John Cena through him.
Yes. And there's a girl in ACW, or not ACW, what the fuck is NXT, that is a complete AJ Lee remake. She wears the plaid outfits. She wrestles like AJ, everything.
Okay. AJ Lee's gone, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, AJ, yeah. Braun Breaker.
Don't know who that is.
He's Rick Steiner's son. He's in NXT right now. He's the new Brock Lesnar.
Nice.
The way they're doing him and the way he wrestles and everything like that. He's the new Brock Lesnar. He's a reboot Brock Lesnar.
Wow.
They're doing it with a lot of wrestlers. They're just rebooting the old school things that worked because
it worked, and I will give them that. It worked.
In my opinion, I think it's just lazy writing. But
what else are you going to do? What else can you do to be original? Would be the question.
And that's the thing. You've been in the game for how many years? You are the game at this point. You've been doing it for so damn long. You have to kind of rehash and redo, and there's not much originality anymore that can be done. I mean, there is, but it's so much easier just to rehash old storylines. Like, there's been a lot of times where I'm watching wrestling, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen this before.
Yes.
I've seen this faction before. It's a new faction with a new name.
This is true.
I've seen this wrestler before. You come out and listen to their promos, and it's like, wait a minute. You know?
Well, yeah, some things are going to be, the Hurricane they can't really redo because the Hurricane was funny. I don't care. His skits were hilarious.
The Hurricane was awesome.
His skits were hilarious.
Gregory Helms,
he was okay too.
No, Gregory Helms was great. And when they adopted that Hurricane persona, that shit was all. What in the hell is wrong with you?
Watching blackheads being removed.
You should never, ever, ever make that face again, Tony. I'm gonna tell you like I tell Jeff: get off the internet.
I'm just saying.
Just get off TikTok. I know you're on TikTok.
I can't get over the pimple poppers. I can't get over the fucking ingrown toenails. These people got some horrible ass feet out there. The dude's toenail, his big toe was here, and the nail was all the way over there. They had to cut it for.
I can't. I absolutely cannot.
Look, they had to scrub up underneath the nail. I said, "What kind of feet you got? You got to scrub under the nail."
I can't. I absolutely cannot with you two. I cannot do it. I can't do this. I can't do this with you two. You and your gross shit, and Jeff and his dumb shit.
And then they had one dude, they were scraping the dead skin off his feet. They had a knife, and they were just, I said, God damn.
Lord, I can't believe I'm going to utter these words.
Oh, my God.
But I need you and Jeff, if you're going to be obsessed with TikTok, to just get on the...
I'm not obsessed. But, y'all got to realize, I'm only 50. This is my first time looking at all this crazy. I can't believe some of y'all let y'all feet get this bad where your toenails are green. And you still got sockling up under there where the skin was growing onto it. Y'all some nasty fuckers. They got to cut your toenail with a damn scalpel and a knife.
Fucking chainsaw.
Oh, Lord. These people had me rolling up. I've never seen so many ingrown toenails in my life. Ever. I might do a broadcast with clips of this shit. Y'all need y'all asses work.
Don't even invite me into that. Don't even say my name.
I'm tagging you.
I will block you.
Listen, I will say your name like Destiny Child. I'm going to say your name.
I will come out like Bill Clinton. I do not know this man. I have not had it.
Nobody needs to tell anybody how to take care of themselves when your feet look like this. Come on.
Are they telling people how to take care of themselves? Stop it. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
Listen, I want to give a shout out. Listen, all y'all on Haps that we used to be on Haps, I want to give a shout out to Sweet Pea Leslie. She cursed me out. She got so mad last night. I don't want to tell y'all what she said, but she don't curse. But she started cursing.
Were you? You know you fucked up. You know you fucked up if you got Sweet Pea cursing. Yeah, I was gonna say you know you fucked up if you got her. If you got her cursing, you know you wrong. You know you were fucking wrong. You know goddamn well you're fucking wrong. You are wrong for that. You're going to hell. And that's coming from me. And I've done and said a lot of fucked up shit.
I fell off the couch. She said, "Don't you show that shit no more." I said, "I made Leslie cuss."
Yeah, you know you wrong. You know you fucked up.
Oh, Lord.
No,
okay.
sir.
Has anybody seen this clip with King the Conqueror and Ant-Man talking? When the hell was this?
It's in the new Ant-Man movie, I think, because they're getting ready to do the Kang Dynasty. Avengers Kang Dynasty.
That's what it is. You're correct. And it says Ant-Man 3, because I'm like, when in the hell did this come out?
I can't wait for fucking Secret Wars.
I can't wait for Wakanda forever.
Stop it.
If you are in my city, when that movie comes out, you better get the hell out of my way. I'm coming to the movie theater in boots with gloves on. I'm knocking people out. Y'all gonna give me a damn
stop it. You're stereotyping yourself.
I don't care.
He said, I don't fucking
I was
care.
this crunk for Civil War. I was this crunk for Infinity War. And I was this crunk for Endgame. Fuck y'all. I'm going to see Wakanda Forever, November 11th. If you have not seen the trailer, look at it. If it doesn't hit you in the heart, you suck. You are a sacrilege.
I heard that they did a lot of tribute and stuff like that to
bro. Play the trailer right now.
God, now I feel horrible.
Chadwick Boseman, a dipshit.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman. All I can think of is fucking Michael Jordan's son.
Ladies, I want to thank y'all for watching this week's episode. We had a 2-hour mark, and this fucker done lost his damn mind.
This week's episode, we're done. We're not doing anything else for the rest of the week.
Michael A. Jordan's.
Michael A. Jordan's son, Michael B. Jordan. No, like I couldn't think of Chadwick's name. But I heard they do a really good tribute to him in those movies.
We're going to play the trailer.
I'm not getting us in trouble.
We won't get in trouble for a movie trailer, will we?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, broadcasters and audience members of all ages, will you get in trouble for playing a movie trailer on YouTube?
We already got one strike for you and Jeff's dumbasses playing baby making music.
I've had 12 before they shut my channel. Grow some balls.
You can tell me to grow some balls as you make fun of me earlier in the show. You made fun of me earlier in the show. You're like you get banned off every day.
I want my old YouTube channel back. Y'all, come on. It's been over 6 months. Come on.
Just pull it up on your phone.
I can't. Oh, I can.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say you can share. No, I was talking about that earlier in the show when I was killing time. That Marvel was dropping bombs at San Diego Comic-Con.
Man, let me tell you something. I almost cried when I saw this trailer. Y'all don't understand.
Meanwhile, DC's sleepy ass, the best they could do at
DC,
Comic-Con.
we got a foot on your ass. You need to talk to us, DC.
Now, I'm not hating on Shazam because the Shazam sequel does look pretty good. Can you put it up there? Or do I got to put it up there? There you go. Never do this.
No woman, no cry.
I don't like this version of the song.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have, and good friends we've lost along the way.
Let the bass hit you. Mute your mic. Trust me.
In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We're gonna be alright. And when I wake up.
Let me tell you something. Y'all better get the hell out of my way in that movie theater. I am whipping ass to get my seat.
No, the movie looks good. I like my man back in it though. Old boy with that the big Mace Club. Like
Talking about M'Baku.
Yeah, that's my man. I like that.
Everybody wants him to come back, and there was a talk of him making him the Black Panther.
I wouldn't have been mad at that, but nah, just let him do his thing. Let him be That was my guy in the first Wakanda movie.
But that trailer, they got a Dungeons and Dragons coming out, another one.
Yeah, I'm not a big D&D guy, but
I'm big on the cartoon. The movie's different, but I was big on the Saturday cartoon.
The cast is pretty cool. They got Chris Pine and was it Michelle Rodriguez? Is she in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
dude, I had no idea how much money she had. Jesus Christ.
Dude, look at her catalog. We were talking about this, I think, Saturday night. Yeah. Like I said, look at her catalog of things she's been in. She kills everything she does, and she's super underrated. But she's a badass.
She is.
And she gets paid, boy.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to cut this short so I can get up in the morning. This was fun. Y'all need to get up there. Get ready for Wakanda Forever. Get ready for Dungeons and Dragons. Get ready for Black Adam if you haven't seen that movie trailer.
Get ready for Shazam 2.
Yeah, I saw that.
It does look pretty good. No, like I said earlier in the show before you came on, I don't know what DC's doing, man, but they got to stop sleeping.
DC, y'all need to talk to us, man. Y'all need some Emerald Knights. You know we available, right?
Shit. Shit. Yeah, I pulled that out of your catalog. Shit. You better give me a fucking starring role. I want to be fucking. Let me be Hercules. I got the beard for it. Goddammit.
Boy for the Emerald Knights.
I got the beard to be Hercules. Yeah, I got the body, but I'll get the body. You put me in a movie, I'll have a trainer. I'll get the body for Hercules. Damn it. But I got the beard.
I'm not even trying to break y'all's pockets. Just pay me a little bit that I need. And I already know the character. I already know what I want to do. I ain't even got have a whole lot of speaker rules. Just let me as one of the Emerald Knights when we get ready to go out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got this. Holla at your boys.
Shit, I'll take over. I'll take over for Jason Momoa. You pay me a quarter of what you pay Jason Momoa. I'll be the new Aquaman.
Y'all pay me what they paid Forrest Whitaker and Black Panther. I got the rest.
How much do you think they paid him? Because you know that man is.
I know how much they paid him. He didn't make $1 million off that movie.
Really? Really?
I know how much they paid him. Yes.
You would think Forrest Whitaker would be one of those guys that just because his name is mentioned, he's getting fucking paid.
That was the problem, but he made a healthy check off of that movie. He made a healthy check.
Fucking my daughter was giving me Forrest Whitaker eye last night. Her and her friend talking shit.
I was watching Bloodsport. His eyes weren't that bad. That's over time. And it is actual.
It has progressed. No, yeah, it has progressed as he's gotten older. It's gotten that one eye went from being over here to into a whole nother goddamn. He ain't even in another zip code anymore. It's in a whole nother goddamn country. One eye's in the United States, the other eye's in fucking Wakanda. Like, goddamn, Forrest, put that shit on a leash, get it under control.
Thank you all for watching the show.
Forrest, you're my man and all, but goddamn, can't you get that under control?
I'm turning my camera off. I have nothing to do with it. He said one eye's in the other one's in Wakanda. You are going to hell. You are going to hell.
Yeah, well, that's a given. You're going with me, just so you know. I'm dragging your ass, kicking and screaming. Come on, Tony!
I'm scalping my ticket.
Guilty by association. I'm gonna be. You're gonna go strut up to the front of the gate. And I'm gonna go, hey, St. Peter. He's with me. Oh, really? Yeah. Here, I got 150 episodes.
I'm ducking.
You can duck. Don't let him in, St. Peter. He's with me.
I am officially 69 episodes in on this.
Yeah, 69 too many.
That's right.
Dude, therefore, you are no longer guilty by association. You are a part of the problem.
Exactly. I knew that was coming.
You lost your guilty by association card the moment that I said, "You're like family. The show is just as much yours as it is ours. You are a part of the show."
I'm just saying.
St. Peter took his white out and said, "Shh, Tony D out. Tony D out. Ixnay."
On the Tony D day.
Nope, you can sit outside with the other two dumb friends.
Within 10 episodes, I will be officially here half of the time the podcast has been live. Let it be known.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been here before that. You was in the chatter's box. You were
about maybe 10 episodes, I think it was. Because what we were doing on hats, but
yeah,
motherfucker had me rolling one time.
That's what we do.
Crazy as shit.
That's what we do. That's the great thing about what we do. We've said it before. You know, we're real. We're just having fun. We're hanging out and having fun. What happens, happens.
This is what men do when they're hanging out. It's not necessarily about cheating. I got to tell women this all the time.
Now, I was thinking about that this weekend. You know, you see the memes where the couple are laying in bed.
Yes.
And it's the chick, and she's like, yeah, he's probably thinking of other women right now, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the guy's like, I wonder if I fart into a jar, if I can keep the smell. It's like, not in any way, shape, or form. This is what Jody was thinking. I was just cracking myself up here at the apartment by myself. It was like, I can only imagine that meme. He's probably out doing God knows what. Meanwhile, you flash to a picture of me, and I'm in my bedroom building a desk, like,
exactly,
being all happy as shit. Like, I got me a nice little dildo.
Exactly.
But that's a sign of a true man. You got a little boy if you got to worry about what he's doing when you're not around.
You knew what you was getting yourself into if you got to worry about what he's doing when you're not around.
Well, this is very true.
We say the same thing about women, and women tell us the same thing about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
How much time you got?
I got.
No, not you.
Oh.
I need to go and put it in the bed so I can get to work.
What time you got to go to work in the morning?
I'm trying to be there early so I can make up some money I ain't really been making over the past few months.
What is early?
I need to be at work at 5.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's early. I'm waking up an hour and a half later.
I need to be there. An hour and a half before you wake up, which means I need to be about 3 hours before you.
You know what? Because I like this song, I'm going to play it again. But we are gonna wrap things up. We do appreciate y'all hanging out. We appreciate you guys listening, as always.
Absolutely.
We'll be back Wednesday night, full crew, the full crew, the whole kit and caboodle, if you will. Sometimes I say things and Tony doesn't realize it, but he makes faces that he may not realize that he's making. So I use certain words and phrases sometimes just to watch his reaction. That's why I go silent sometimes after I say things. But the whole crew will be back. Damn, Austin Theory is beating the hell out of the whole bloodline with that fucking Money in the Bank suitcase right now.
I believe it.
And they didn't even sell it at all. They're just laughing at him. A whole bunch of fucking freaks. But anyways, we do appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out. Even those that were just kind of lurking in the shadows. Don't be afraid to say hello. Say hi. We're fun guys. We're good guys. We'll be back Wednesday night with the whole crew. Jeff will be joining us. We'll be back with a brand new episode. In the meantime, we're going to leave you with a little Blacktop Mojo featuring Dylan Wheeler and their cover of Audio Slave's Getaway Driver.
Are you still on? Are you still live?
So make sure you join us. And in the meantime, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And then you can go ahead and check us out on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. So you can get all caught up on the episodes. And you don't have to listen to them in any particular order. You can just listen to them all willy-nilly. Well, here's a little Blacktop Mojo. Check our guys out on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. Give them some love. Let them know we sent you. Those guys are currently on tour, just a few weeks away. Well, about a month and some change away from coming back to Ohio when I will be there at their concert. Thank God it's on a Tuesday and not a podcast night. But got a little Blacktop Mojo for you.
First time I saw you, you were chasing down a cyclone, all alone in the field. Rail yards and clovers, I kept rolling on. I never thought you'd wind up chasing me. Settle down, I won't hesitate. trial before you drive me insane. You're tired of walking, you low the ground. The sidewalk will barely touch your feet. Life moves too slowly to hold you down. With ringing heads, you take it out on me. Settle down, I won't hesitate to hit the highway before you lay me to waste. No, settle up and I'll help you find something to drive before you drive me insane. So get yourself a car, drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car and ride it on the wind. Yeah, get yourself a car and drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car and ride it on the wind. Settle down, I won't hesitate to hit the highway before you lay me to waste. No, settle up and I'll help you find something to try before you drive me insane. So get yourself a car and drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car and ride it on the wind. Yeah, get yourself a car and drive it all alone. Ooh, get yourself a car, ride it on the wind. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, Blacktop Mojo to wrap the night up. That's how you do what you do when you do how you do. Got the Tony D approval right there for you, peoples. Well, Blacktop for you guys.
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him at all.
Do that thing. I like what they do. I'm a huge fan. But check them out anywhere you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. Show them some love. Let them know we sent you. And while you're doing all that, like I said before the song, go ahead and check us out. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, everywhere you listen to podcasts, YouTube, Twitch. You can hang out with us live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays night. All at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow. Give us a like. And if you'd be so kind, give us a share. And with that being said, in the words of Jeffrey,
Deuces. Deuces. You gotta make the face with it.
Deuces.
Deuces.
We'll see you guys Wednesday night with a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. The same nonsensical time, same nonsensical channel. Tony D, let the people know.
Mother had you, mother made you, motherfuck you.
You're goddamn right. And with that being said, goodbye, motherfuckers.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Button's always there.